Is Adrien Brody's hitman going to be Tommy's most formidable adversary yet? Monday, the 6th of November 2017 at 12:01. And we're not the Peaky blinders unless we're together, says Cillian Murphy's Tommy Shelby in the Series 4 opener. Well, quite. You're not the Peaky blinders if you're dead, either. And things look decidedly grim for the Small Heath clan on the return, with the noose literally tightening around the necks of some of your favourite characters. Obviously we don't want to spoil things, but having seen the opening episode, all we'll say is that it would be a brave writer who dispatched the likes of Helen McCrory's Polly at this early stage in proceedings. But there are other dangers outside the law. And this series, they come in the form of that little-known bunch of folk called the Mafia, headed by a particular chilling cove played by Adrien Brody. Will he be even more dangerous than Paddy Considine's father Hughes? He hardly says anything all episode except for a little joke to the customs official who asks him the purpose of his visit. Pleasure, he smirks. Yikes. The action opens with Tommy somewhat estranged from his family, having shocked them in the finale of the last series. He is languishing in a hotel, enjoying lots of fine spirits and various prostitutes, his piercing eyes looking from behind some rather bookish specs with a wistful glare as if yearning for the good old days. Also wanting something of a change is Arthur, who is residing in a bucolic idyll and engaged in the very un-Arthurian pursuit of spending his time in the garden doing voluntary work. He is also, believe it or not, keeping chickens. Farmer Arthur doesn't quite have a convincing ring about it, does it? How Tommy sorts out the many issues which have arisen from this little family misunderstanding forms the spine of the first episode, but a fresh surprise emerges thanks to the delivery of a black hand, Cosa Nostra speak for an unmistakable promise of death. Should be interesting, especially as the newly rusticated Arthur comments, "Archly, I have been served a black hand and Linda won't even let me have a spud gun in the house." Tommy also has another adversary in the form of Jesse Eden, Charlie Murphy, below. SHE's a fiery union boss modelled on a real-life firebrand who was very active in Birmingham in the 1920s, the era of the general strike. Jessie makes her entrance in some style, marching into the Shelby offices and using the gents because there aren't any ladies within striding distance. Writer Stephen Knight can capture the essence of character with fantastic economy, and he does so with Jessie, who looks like she may prick Tommy's conscience this series. It also goes without saying that Peaky Blinders remains as visually dazzling as it is exciting too. But does Tommy have too much on his hands? It seems likely that the Mafia may prove his sternest test yet, and there is a climax to episode 1 which will push the clan to its limits. Can he sort things out? "You're the wild gypsy boy forever, Tommy," he is told at one point. But will the gypsy boys from Brum be out of their depth when it comes to seeing off the Mafia? I can't wait to find out. Peaky Blinders Series 4 starts on BBC One on Wednesday, November 15th at 9 p.m. Drama: Adrien Brody, Cillian Murphy, Helen McCrory. Peaky Blinders.